Mm-hmm.
We've reached our destination.
So these are the training grounds. Yeah? If you're here, feel...
One more!
You'll pay for that!
Are those arms even natural?
Swallow blade! Here I come! Is this it?
Still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's... So, do any of you know anything about Lord 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎?
I think I remember hearing something back in Cisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that 𝚆𝚐𝚕𝚎𝚕 harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies. I guess we can take this?
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
We finally made it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain 𝚃𝚎𝚗𝚎 of the 𝙿𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚗𝚎 Guard.
Just 𝚃𝚎𝚗𝚎? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of 𝙿𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚗𝚎 has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚗. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Audolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this 𝚁𝚊𝚕 would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we...
That 𝚃𝚎𝚗𝚎 woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dahna at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎 has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's...
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎 as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Menancia. I'm Lord 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚗𝚎.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of Viscint by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. 𝚁𝚎𝚘𝚎?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renin cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign. Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚗𝚎. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms? So you're the blazing sword of 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎 now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renin lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚗. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎 compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎 too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renins. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎 and 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎 were both pretty awful.
Then 𝚫𝚘𝚗𝚎 Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shionne's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renin lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Viscint seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord 𝚁𝚁𝚕𝚎's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shionne ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚑.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is 𝚁𝚊𝚕𝚎's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That 𝚁𝚊𝚕 guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shionne. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
Looks like it could be worth something.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
I never miss! Dance to do it! Alphen, astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
This one's mine!
Do it! Alphen!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material. The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
No choice! Swallow Blade! Rising Water! Mirage! Take it! Wind! Hurricane Thrust!
Sleep now!
Here I come! Strike! First strike! Rising Water! Here I come! You're finished! Rising Water!
I'm sorry to be a father. We've all got enough on our plate. Yes, ma'am.
You're finished!
Do it! Shionne, astral energy! Full throttle! I know fine weapon material when I see it. Hi, Hoodle! Here I go!
Swallow Blade!
I'll tear you apart!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not today!
I'll tear you apart! Armor won't save you! I'll finish you here and now! I'll tear your swarm! Didn't even break a sweat.
Gotta break through!
They got me flanked!
In here!
Here it comes!
Freeze Lancer!
Strike! Wind!
They may let you stop going, but they're bigger! Lightning orb!
Find the tide of battle will turn! That's the power of comrades in arms!
Comrades in arms!
Too sentimental?
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Burn in hell!
Art expert coming through!
Hurricane Thrust!
Hey, light astral
Shattering those pieces! Attack time!
Here I come!
Here!
Rising Water!
I'll be healing! I'm ready for the next battle.
descent! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go! My
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Careful, we don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call for help anyway.
Go no further!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Thanks.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Severing wind! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Hurricane, all yours! It's over! I'm on it!
Into the wind!
Now!
Who wants me on this?
You're mine! It's time! Hurricane strike! Burn in hell!
He's shattering the
Hurricane!
Attack time!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
Already armed! Watch this!
Healing circle!
Lunar dance! Do it! Roar! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
The design of this... This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
There!
here! I'm on it!
With this, I can become even stronger.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Easter! Swallow blade!
Here! Let's get you all tucked away.
Come on, come on!
Here goes!
You're finished!
Don't mind if I do.
Now you see what I
That's
can
my
do.
cue.
You're mine!
Oh,
shut him down!
Now I'm real mad.
Win!
Feel
Take
whoa.
this!
Get on
You're
in there with
finished!
the others.
Hurricane Slap!
Now I'm in trouble.
Here I go!
Magic is in.
I'm on it!
Freeze!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Tear!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all stuffed up. Nice, Lob.
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know. Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever. I need to be stronger. Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Flash!
I never miss. Raging
I'm not
storm.
done! Win!
Now.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
In here. Get on in there with the others.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shiny.
Don't get careless.
Swallow blade! Try this!
Don't tell me.
Infernal cow!
Raging
Here I come!
Here he goes.
Shivering
Not
wind!
in your dreams.
I'm on! You're mine!
Hurricane.
You're on!
Eagle side. Healing
Try harder! My turn!
Hey,
I'm on a roll now.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Shionne, astral energy, full throttle. Here I go.
You're mine! Win!
Get on in there with you. Photon blast.
Enough!
Banana.
Take this! Done!
It's
done! Win!
Here,
Hit
back
dog!
into the fray.
You're on!
More for the stockpile.
All good things. I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Hi, Hoodle.
Slash! Try this!
Hurricane.
Burn! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm on! You're on! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Lunar Roundrunner! Tear! Hurricane Slap!
Watch this.
Rams and Rens.
Tear!
This one's mine.
Dance in the
You're
wind.
on!
Dragon
Damn it!
Astral energy.
Take this!
We won that by a mile.
What's this doing here?
Burn in hell! First strike! Take this!
In here!
Mirage! You're mine! Rising Warford! Try harder! You're mine!
You made quick work of us!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
We got the advantage!
Good. We just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Law's on!
We did it! It's total devastation!
Now!
My fists are crushing it out there! Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more. Or green.
Just like 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚑𝚛𝚘𝚎. Rocks, rocks, and more rock.
Get lost!
First strike! Rip and tear! 𝚃𝚅𝚕𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚎! Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Deal with it! Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! One more! Air thrust! You've got me surrounded!
That gunner feels real handy again.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well,
Alphen! Astral energy!
say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I'm impressed how well balanced. This thing is.
Hey. Hey, that looks pretty good.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎𝚑𝚛𝚘𝚢 is all dry and 𝚃𝚊𝚣𝚕𝚎𝚑 is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a 𝚁𝚒𝚣𝚕𝚎?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks!
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there! Dance in the wind! Cover the monster! Burning strike! Art expert coming through!
I can carve through armor!
Glacial
Dance in the wind!
Just getting
Air
started!
thrust! Freeze! Dance in the wind! Air
Damn it!
thrust!
I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles!
Mega ray!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental? I can carve through armor. Hurricane Scout!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Wind to the wind! Air thrust! Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them
Here
down.
goes! Sighted!
Glimmer Dragon. Help this.
Dance in the wind!
Go find someone else
Air
to pick
thrust!
on.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Close one! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Talon Hurricane!
Infernal Fire!
Thank you.
You know what?
Watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think, just keep swinging.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form. Nothing new about that. You're looking and still as humble as ever. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Your tactics are working great!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for law!
Not
today! Glimmer Dragon!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Okay, here I go! Rising Wind!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon Shout!
Here I go!
Lightning Thrust!
Go get him!
Ready and ready! Dragon Shout! Finish it!
Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I hate camping out.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine.
This came out so good, I almost hate having to eat it.
Mind if I join you, Law?
See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.